Hi guys, I just want to show you really quick how I make my lasagna that my family absolutely loves. I thought this would be a quick video to show you how to make it. Just to give you another way, I'm pretty sure you know how to make lasagna, but this is how I make lasagna. I'm just showing you the ingredients that I use. I use ground turkey. We have that. Just picked this up from Walmart. I do put baby spinach in my lasagna. Don't knock it until you try it because it's amazing. I do use whole grain pasta. I normally would use 2% cheese. Now, I don't know what the heck was going on at my Walmart today. I could not find any 2% cheese. And then the cheese that was like in the blocks was all generic, and I don't like that kind of cheese because it doesn't melt. So unfortunately we are going to be using like regular cheese, but feel free to use 2% cheese. That's what I like to do. Or low fat cheese. Use any cheese that you want. When I am doing a bake or a casserole, I like to use sharp or extra sharp if I can find it. It gives it a really good taste. So cheese. This is the sauce that I like to use if I'm not making it from scratch, and I am on a time crunch, so I do not have the time to make my own sauce from scratch today. But this is just as good, okay? And we're gonna top it with a little Parmesan cheese. I put some stewed tomatoes inside, and I also use this little seasoning pack just for a little, little kick, okay? So we are making lasagna. Our seasonings, we're going to use a little seasoned salt, just a little. Some people like Johnny's, some people like Lawry's. I'm a Johnny's kind of girl. We are also going to use some Slap Yo Mama, but don't try it. We are going to use little onion powder, garlic powder, basil, oregano, parsley because I'm feeling fancy. Now let's get started. Now these, let me just show you. You could pick these up at your local Dollar Tree. I always get them and I buy like 10. It's just good, for seasoning and just to have because it's cheap. So let's get started. We're gonna start by browning the ground turkey. It's not gonna take that much time because ground turkey cooks super fast and it's lean. So you just cook it for like 20 minutes, but yeah, let's see. I showed you this. Oh, this is why I get this one. They claim that it has no steroids and all of that great stuff. I wasn't there when they did it. So let's just hope they're telling the truth. Let's get into it. So I'm going to brown this ground turkey in this saucepan. You can use a skillet. I like to use a pot just because I'm going to put, make it into a sauce. So use whatever you like, but we're just going to cook the meat down. I'm adding my seasoning to taste. Everybody is different, and you can season your meat how you like to. I'm going to use a little bit of this, the Slap Your Mama seasoning. I am going to use a little bit of this Johnny's. Some people use Lawry's. It's just a seasoning salt, whatever you like. I'm going to use oregano, parsley, garlic powder, onion powder, and some basil. Okay. Now you also can, if you have like more time, you can get a lot of these ingredients fresh. I just don't have that much time today. So we are going to brown this meat up and turn it into a sauce. Zesty seasoning pack inside of the meat. Now I'm putting these stewed tomatoes inside. Getting ready to put my 1 can of sauce. I'm going to actually use 2 cans today. And then I'm going to get a little filtered water from the fridge just to get the excess out. So hold on. then we're going to mix it up. So your sauce should look something like this. See? Simple. Now, normally I would add like mushrooms and maybe Italian sausage, but today is not that kind of day. But feel free to improvise and add whatever ingredients you'd like to add to your meat sauce. We just added our noodles in, these whole wheat noodles. These are gonna cook for exactly 10 minutes. Now, I am so experienced with these noodles, I kind of just know what to look for, but if you've never used them before, use your timer. So 10 minutes, they'll boil all the way down, and then you're going to rinse them off. We'll drain them and then rinse them. And then we'll come back with the layering of the lasagna. Okay, we have drained the water out. You can see it's still steaming. I do rinse my noodles a little bit with lukewarm water just to get off any starch or anything. Here's my little foil pan that I'm gonna use. There's my sauce. Sorry, it's just me today, guys, so sorry if the angles are bad, but you kind of get the drift of what I'm doing. I'm gonna layer it. I'll show you. We'll be right back. First layer, we put some noodles down, put a layer of meat. I'm going to go in with my baby spinach. I did rinse this off. I know what you're thinking, like spinach on lasagna, it gives it a really good, fresh, amazing taste. It cooks down. You're getting your vegetable in with your meal, so you don't have to do like a salad. Now, if I was going to do a salad, I wouldn't do spinach, but we're not doing a salad, so got to sneak it in for the kids. So I just do it like that. And then we're going to go in with mozzarella cheese. A little bit more. Put all of the shirt. Repeat the steps. I'm going to do this 2 times. So it should look like this. The only difference between the last layer, the top layer, we do add Parmesan cheese to the top. This is going to go in the oven and we are going to bake it for 25 minutes. This is how it should look after 20 minutes of baking. I'm going to let it sit for about 10 minutes before I cut it because you don't want it to fall apart. And that is it. Hopefully this was helpful and you like it, you'll try it. If you do, post a comment below and let me know what you think. Be on the lookout for another cooking video coming soon.